G'day guys, welcome back to another episode of Flashlight Crazy. Today I'm reviewing the Jetbeam M37 Crossbow. Let's check it out. Alrighty, let's check this thing out. So, what's in the box? Okay, this light comes with a Jetbeam, what are they called? Lanyard. And it's a decent lanyard. It's got a stopper. Stopper's fairly firm. Yeah, I mean, you don't need to ask too much more of a lanyard than this. This is not too bad at all. Now, USB-C to USB-A charging cable. That will charge directly into, there it is, directly into your 18650 lithium battery. This has 3,500 milliamp hours and it's a 3.6 volt battery. So this will go for a while, you know, 3,500 milliamp hours is no small battery. Get two nice orange or red, I might be colorblind, one of the two, O-rings. You have a warranty card, which you'll only get when you buy from authorized dealers. So please buy from authorized dealers and support local businesses as opposed to Amazon and all the giants that, you know, don't really help the world. And certificate of approval. This product has passed quality inspection according to the requirement and be approved for sale. Cool. Okay. Maybe that should say been approved for sale, but I don't know. And here we have the M37, and here we have the user manual. So I will go over this in some detail to see what we're looking at here, but that's what it looks like. And on the back will be a different language. All right, so installing the battery, you need to unscrew the tail cap, and look at that. God, that's weird, isn't it? You unscrew, look at that. You unscrew the tail cap and the pocket clip just marks up the body completely. Now, this will come off because it's not scratched. See, it's already coming off, but that is so weird and annoying. So I'll just put it back on and mark up the body yet again because that's just weird. But what you would need to do if you don't want this to happen and you want to take the battery out is unscrew the top, take the pocket clip off, screw it back on, or you don't even have to screw it back on, but then undo the tail cap. So now that won't take too much to come off. It'll just take some there you go, that's already come off on the side there. So it'll just take a bit of spit shine, you know, or something like that. But tell you what, right out of the gates there, that is an annoying thing to have to do. Take the pocket clip off in order to remove the battery. But anyway, this is how it is. So this is what it looks like without the pocket clip, and I'll put the pocket clip back on shortly. So we have here an orange peel reflector, and you've got a Cree XHP 50.3 emitter down there. So that's going to give, oh man, I looked at that on the wall. Oh, that was bright. So that's going to give a nice mixed beam profile as well as some very cool white light. Now you have a stainless steel bezel with glass breaking beads, 3 of them, but you can unscrew that and take it off. So if you're going through anywhere that, doesn't appreciate, you know, strike bezels or whatever, then you can just unscrew it. But I like it on. I don't think it looks too aggressive at all. And I actually really like I like lights that have glass breaking beads on them. I think, you know, if you get into a pinch and you need to break glass to, you know, pull a child out of a car or you know, just get out of a burning house or whatever, I think that the glass breaking beads aspect on a light, particularly a tactical marketed light, is really cool. You know, I think that's important. Now you've got these nice patterns at the end of the head or face here, which looks really, really nice. And check out these heatsink areas. Look at how deep they are. Whoa. And they get deeper as they go down towards the emitter, which is really, really clever because the emitter would sit, about here. And so that's where you want the deepest heat sink. So look at that. Very, very cool. Very, very clever design. And I love here, look at this. They're screwed in. This is all screwed together. So this feels like it's a solid, solid, solid light. Absolutely solid. Now, you can unscrew the head to remove the battery. So silly me, I tried to unscrew the tail, or I did unscrew the tail and marked it up, but you can unscrew the head. That's what it looks like in there. So I guess just do that from now on, and don't mark your light up when you've got the pocket clip attached. But I do want to show something actually. So this light is really cool because it can take a Theorem switchback. And I know that there are a lot of people out there, including myself, who really, really like Theorem switchbacks. So this is, hang on, there we go. Look at that. That looks friggin' awesome, man. I'll just move that back. That looks epic. Wow, look at that. Military Series M37 Crossbow. And this is in the, now let's see if I can remember. This is in the micro arc oxidization color and material. So this is a really cool white material, and it takes a bloody switchback, which is awesome, which means it'll also take a deep carry Theorem as well, which is just as awesome and very easy to assemble and disassemble. So I will put the pocket clip back on for the rest of this video because it's actually a really nice pocket clip. It's a really sturdy pocket clip as well. So just take that top bit off. But it was just, as I said, just really annoying to unscrew that and mark it up. But again, silly me, I should have opened it by the head. So lesson learned. But look at that. Now the pocket clip, nice and sturdy, sits on one of the flat bits here. It's really going to pocket nicely. Does have a large head, but you need that for the amount of candela and you know, evidently the heat dissipation that we're going to get from it. But really nice light, you know. It's a tactical style light, so it always comes on in high. Well, actually, before I do that, let's do some measurements. So from the end of the bezel to the end of the tail, we have 14 centimeters. Now the face width is 37.11 or 37.1 millimeters. Body width is 20.8 millimeters. Tail 25.38 millimeters. So as far as ergos go, this is really nice. It's a good sized light, good sized tactical light. Protrudes enough out of your hand to actually be able to use those glass breakers if you needed them. So very happy with the way it sits in the hand, really comfortable. Jetbeam M37 Crossbow with the pocket clip and 18650 battery installed comes to 191.94 grams. Now, you know what's really interesting is that this light doesn't feel like a 191 gram light. I don't know why, but it doesn't. Maybe because the weight is spread out evenly. I don't know, but it doesn't feel like such a heavy light. Now, one thing is not only does it look awesome, I think, with the micro arc anodization, micro arc oxidization, but the material feels great, and the tactical style of this light, as I said, fits in the hand brilliantly to be able to use as a tactical light. And so here is how this light is used in terms of user interface. So zooming back out, it'll always come on in your 3000 lumen high mode, okay? There it is there. You'll get that for 1.8 hours. It'll reach 340 meters, pushed out by 28,800 candela. Now, if you can see the spill here, it is cut off. The reason being is that these protruding areas with the glass breaking beads on it are causing it to cut through the spill. However, if I take this off, check this out. Look at that. Now it's a nice even beam of spill. So you sacrifice the even spill beam for the glass breaking beads. To me, that is a good sacrifice to make. Very, very good trade-off to make. And then so what happens is you always click it on, it always comes on in your high output. You've got a lot of light centralized here. That's the 28,000 candela, but you've got a great amount of spill here. So it's a really nicely even spread light. The further away you move back, the more bleeding you're going to get around the hotspot, which means the more light is going to be centralized around, like larger around the middle. So making for a really nice mixed beam. It's not going to stay just a hotspot and spill light. That's due to the orange peel reflector down there, that reflector there. Now, this is a forward clicky switch. So what happens is you can half press and it will just momentary, but if you half press quickly, it will cycle down. And if you half press very quickly more than once, bang, bang, you'll get strobe. So strobe is 3000 lumens, but it doesn't give you a specified time. But now if you want a lower output, what you can do is from on, off and on quickly, it goes down to medium. Medium is 600 lumens, and that you'll get for 2.8 hours. And then if you off and on again quickly, you've got low mode, which is 30 lumens, which you'll get for 48 hours. So this has a 30 lumen low, a 600 lumen medium, and a 3000 lumen high. But because it is a tactical style light, it has no memory, so it'll always come on in your 3000 lumen high. That is good for tactical reasons. If you are carrying this light as a self-defense light and you may need it in a situation where you want to stun an attacker with that awesome beam and bright light before you either strike or run, then what's going to happen is you only need to smash that tail clicky down and it's going to come on in the same output, which is 3000 big ones every single time. You don't need to think adrenaline's going to be pumping. You don't want to think, oh, I need to half press and this and that, or oh, I need to click the switch first and da-da-da-da. No, you just smash this and it's going to come on in your bright light. Now, if you remember, if you can control your adrenaline and you can think straight, if you do one short half press and then a full press, half full, you will get strobe, which is extra disorientating. Let me tell you, if you've been in a situation that is high adrenaline, it's very hard to think straight. You just go into reaction mode, and you know, often you might even forget to grab for your torch. So yeah, it's good that this just comes on in the blazing light straight away. That it's marketed as a tactical light. If it was marketed as an EDC light, you'd want it to come on in the low first, absolutely. But it's not, you know, I mean, look, military series. So come on. Now this has passed the 1.5 meter drop test and it is IPX8 water rated. So that's 2 meters water submersible. That means that this is a very tough light. Very, very tough light. And just take a look at it. It is very tough, isn't it? The micro arc oxidization mixed in with the stainless steel pocket clip and stainless steel bezel actually has a really awesome look. Don't you think? It just looks tough. Now, we'll do a heat test. We'll just see how hot it gets. If it starts to get warm, I will grab the thermometer and we'll see how hot it actually gets. But I do have a suspicion that because of the amazing heat sinks here, that it may not get too hot to hold, to be honest, because these the depth of these heat sinks, man, look at that. Those ones all the way down here. That is really, really clever. It's a very clever design and they are doing their job, man. This is not even warming up. Wow. I mean, it is barely warming up. I should be totally honest. It is barely warming up. God, that is very impressive. I'm so impressed by this. My hand is around the entire head at 3000 lumens and there is no sign of me needing to remove my hand at all from heat. So look, I'll give it another maybe 30 seconds or not even. Did that just get brighter? That was weird. I'm not sure if that just got brighter or maybe I was shining it at the scales and then shined it at the wall. I don't know. It seemed like it got brighter. Yeah, look, that's just not heating up. It's just not heating up too much. So that's very impressive. Very, very impressive, Jetbeam. Well done. All right, so let's go out and see how this does at nighttime. I did the night shots a few nights ago and it's really, really nice. And then we'll come back for some final thoughts, prices, and where to buy the Jetbeam Military Series M37 Crossbow. See you in a sec. All right, the Crossbow. Check it out. Look at that, all the way to the top there, no worries. And it's not even pitch black, people, but it's like 9:30 at night and I'm not staying up any later. Look at that. And there's a light here and the Jetbeam's just blowing past it all the way to the back fence there. Fantastic. That's more than 50 meters away. The whole car park is just lit. Now, off, on, medium. Really good medium. Large hotspot, brilliant spill, great mixed beam. Look at that. What a bloody mixed beam that is. Off, on, low, great low. Tie your shoe, get it done, grab your keys, all that good stuff. And then Off, on again. We've got high, but from off. 1, 2. Strobe. Crazy strobe. All right. Back to turbo. Love the turbo. Great mixed beam this. Phenomenal. All right. See ya. All right. So, beam shots are pretty impressive. You know, this thing pumps, man. This thing is awesome. Great hotspot and spill light with a nice little mixed beam thrown in there. And that's because of the textured kind of orange peely reflector. Glass breaking beads are a win, man. This thing is tough as nails. The screws at the back of the neck there just further illustrate how tough this thing is. Forward clicky switch, you know, you've got the goods with this one, guys. So I will link this at Jetbeam, and I'm also going to link Liteshop as well, because I'm pretty sure Liteshop offers some Jetbeam models. In fact, I'm pretty certain they offer Jetbeam models. I'm not sure if they offer this one yet, but if they do, you'll have it linked. Otherwise, just keep clicking back to the Jetbeam at Liteshop if you're in Australia to check if they've got it, or just check out Jetbeam direct. But all in all, very happy with this light. It is just solid as a rock and a real beast. This thing would probably rival the Olight Warrior X3 and X4 because, you know, very, very similar construction. It's not 21-700, so it won't have the runtime the Warrior's got, but, you know, glass breaking beads, just as perfect in the hand as well. So, you know, maybe I'll do a comparison video with those if I get some time. Anyway, guys, thanks very much for watching, and until next time, stay cool and stay safe. See ya.